Okay,
I
so
think one of the features of the application, right?
you're
Has
saying this
to
is the company system.
come again.
This is the company system.
From what we heard from Sir, yes.
Ah, it's a company system. Ah, so we can just go back to the other. I
So my
didn't. Oh, I didn't.
understanding.
I didn't know that. So if it's a company system, we can just go back to my ITMs. All
Oh,
employees must go to the admin to get registered.
that's also what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a company. I thought it was like a system we just put out there in the world. That was my idea. That was my mindset the whole time.
Uh, no.
You just host the website. I thought it was the web. That was my mindset the whole time. I didn't know there was like a company system. So if it's like that, then they must go to the admin.
Yeah, I think
They must go to
that's
someone that has admin rights. I think that's the right word to use.
um
And then the manager also will will track. Will it be the manager though? I don't know. Who's gonna check how many like the usage of assets? Is it the employer's responsibility or the manager's responsibility?
of the manager.
Okay, so how is he going to do it?
Um
Yo, yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think exactly how.
How does iPhone track? Because my iPhone actually tracks uh my my usability
Yeah.
with this. Yeah, I'm wondering how they track it. So right now I'm looking at my phone. It's told me that I've gone to social media for 22 minutes, and I've gone to my notepad for like 5 minutes. So I've only used like 30 minutes today.
Yeah, like it checks the amount of minutes you've been on the app.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think exactly how this would work. Like the manager's the one, because here from the what I'm getting,
Or we don't track, or you want us not to track the usability of, we just track the depreciation about the usability. Or we assume because the the employee will be will be at work 24/7 or throughout the year or at certain years that we assume that um, every day he's going to use the laptop. But for how many hours? Or we assume
no,
an hour.
no, that no. I don't think that's even possible to do because you no. Yeah, no, we're not thinking way too far now. Hopefully too far because if it's like that, to be complicated. This is more of like company assets. Because I'm trying to think a scenario, right? I'm in the company, and then one of the employees is using a laptop, right?
Mm.
So you prepare that laptop. the price at which you bought that laptop, right? And then you you capture the information, isn't it? And
Mm-hmm.
where the condition in which the laptop is in.
Mm.
Then after that, it automatically maybe calculates for the on the manager's side the depreciation rate, whatnot, right? And then once maybe it breaks, and then the user reports that okay, this laptop is broken on the screen. You track it, okay. This laptop is broken, which was assigned to this to employee one. Employee one has broken the laptop screen. And then that's where the machine learning algorithm comes into play, where it calculates, it compares, okay, how much will it cost to repair that laptop? Then it compares exactly, is it worth buying a new one or to repair? Like it recommends
Mm.
buying or repairing.
So based on the depreciation and the current value, the before, just say before value,
Yeah, or the current value. But yeah.
and then the cost. So you just okay. So is it that employees are giving the assets or
Yeah, they'll be given the asset, and then they would need to also, because now this changes a lot of stuff now, because now with the user, the person who's used, okay, the person who's borrowed the asset, that's another role, right?
mm. Oh,
So,
ah, just thought of an idea.
yeah,
Instead of like get it, let's not do the usage on how many hours, right? The person uses the laptop, but how many days?
obviously, it can't be hours.
It will have to be days. For example,
Yeah,
if the person's laptop is still alive and well for a year, it's powerful.
yeah, because it's more of tracking assets, who has what.
Mm.
It's like if someone wants to have like for example, wants to borrow, let's say, a mouse, right?
Yeah.
How that mouse will be assigned to Israel. So now, when you're auditing, we checking your assets. Some of the assets will go missing, like you explained, so that this person is complaining that certain assets go missing and you don't know how they went missing. You
Yeah, and then
check.
manage.
Okay, there was a mouse that you borrowed Israel. Where is it? What happened to it? Isn't it? And then they are scheduled like this. We did, for example, the misuse monitoring and scheduled maintenance. For example, let's say each month, right, you would need to report the condition at which the laptop is in.
Mm.
For example, is it still okay? Are there any problems to it? Is there any updates that need to be there'll be scheduled maintenance a scheduled maintenance. For example, each twice a month or once a month or whatever period it is, you need to report back exactly the
I
condition.
get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm thinking right now is because I think what we are doing right now is just spitting out, right? And just saying these things. So what I want to do, so we don't forget all these things, because I can see we're also coming up with new ideas. Is I don't know if you can share your screen and then you go to draw. I don't know if it's draw.app. I want us to like create a small design, just a small design, and we just inside those designs. Remember, I said it's divided into three parts. There's one for the manager, one for the user, one for the admin. So I just want us to like have a proper, just a small design, just so that we know what's going to be in the admin, what's going to be in the user, what's going to be in as the asset manager.
Okay. But then can you see my screen?
Ah, no, I can't see your screen.
You cannot.
No, I cannot. You shared your screen the whole time.
Yeah.
I
But
can't see
oh,
your screen.
okay. I did share again. Stop share
Wait,
again.
can you see your screen?
Let me just screen share. No, they're in the other room.
Oh, they're in the other room. Oh,
Oh, but no.
uh, I can't see your screen.
I've been sharing my screen though. So I was wondering, like, can't you
I can't see anything. Like it's just blank. I don't know if it's me or you. Let me come out and let me come out and come in. If I still don't see your screen, then it's yours from your side. Ilan, are you here?
see some here?
I still don't see your screen.
There's no way. Dog. Let me just
It's from your side, man. It's from your side.
I'll,
Try and like go to your task manager and just end task and then come back in and share your screen.
okay. Okay, let me just leave.
You said
Let me leave the meeting and then we come back. Israel. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can hear you.
Let me try again. Can you see anything?
No, I'm not seeing anything. I'm literally not seeing anything.
How do I even come out of the room?
Huh? Okay, let me share my screen and then let's see if you can see my screen.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's, I think
Okay.
I think
Is Savior inside the room?
you said?
Is Savior inside the room?
Yeah, it's here.
Good morning, but I can't see anything. Good morning, everybody.
Morning,
Morning,
morning.
morning.
Yeah, I don't know. My screen is blank. It's telling me please wait. I don't know whether it's from my own end. But normally, when I come in, I will see whether it's person in the call and the screen that is being shared. But now I can't even see. I can only hear the guys. As music from me.
So Xavier, were you seeing my screen just now?
I am not even seeing it. It's just saying please wait. And nothing else. I don't know if it's from my end.
We can't hear you, Savior.
Yes, sorry, I said I can't see your screen. It's just showing please wait. That's just what's on my screen now.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing yeah,
Okay, let me try
whatever
again.
it is. Or I don't know if it's from my end.
Can you see my screen now?
Sorry, let me I think it's from my I think it's from my end. My
No, it's not for me. We're having a problem. So we're just trying to see. Yeah, he went out.
Um, okay.
So
Let
I don't
me
know what the
try
problem is now.
on your side.
hello,
Let me try and share.
hello,
Hello, hello, how are you?
hello. Okay.
We can hear you.
Yeah,
How
you
about
say
now?
it's not
You
from
see the screen?
okay, your screen is coming up but it's still blank.
I see.
It's still blank.
Wait, Dylan,
I'm
did
not
you
able to
end
see
task?
that person.
Dylan, did you end
Yeah,
the task? Did you end the task or you just went out?
I just went out here. I think let me just end task.
No, end. Yeah, end the task. It will reset everything. Let's see when you come back.
Okay. In fact, I think I can do it from here. Control Alt.
Chilling.
Hello, Israel.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let me try again. Trash.
This is a new problem because it's not like this before. I don't know why. Can't even see.
Yeah, now I can see your screen. Oh, why not?
Okay. Uh,
All right. So let's draw.
okay. Okay. So this was I was showing you.
Yeah, I was not looking. I didn't even see anything.
Yeah.
You know, in my mind, I was like, "Ah, he's reading it, but he's not showing me." I was like, ah.
Probably you to be off. What's going on?
You're no more showing your screen.
Wow.
Uh,
I think
that's
it's me then. Can't even see it.
oh, but no.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Same thing.
I can see it now.
Okay. All right. What were we discussing? The role-based thing. Is-
Okay. Hmm. So, what can we use to draw?
There's the draw feature here.
There's a draw feature there.
Yeah, on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, like, which draw feature?
Can you see? Yeah, it's in drawing.
Okay.
Okay, let me do that. Let me stop sharing. Whiteboard. Is it?
Oh, I can see it.
Can you access
No,
it?
but so can you use like triangles and all those things?
Um, in fact, no, let me just use one on the laptop. I think Windows is right.
I want the one where we can use like like triangles, and then we just put names inside the triangles. Oh. can actually use maybe Canva. Canva.
Canva. Okay. I was thinking something on your laptop.
Okay, let's see.
The paint. Or what is it called now?
Oh, you want paint? Can you use paint?
Paint or 3D art.
Let me see.
Okay, this.
Paint 3D. Let me see. I've never used this before. Yo, so smooth. Why didn't I use it during my lessons? What did they have like? Why didn't I use this during my lessons? Uh, so you can use you can use 3D paint.
Can you see my screen?
Oh yeah, I see it. 3D paint is so nice. Why didn't I use it? Okay, so let's have about.
But
Can
this
you
one
create another like a page under? Like, can you create another page, or you can only use this page? Is it possible?
this new page.
Because I don't think all we want to do is gonna fit in this place. Oh, wait, you think canvas? Let's see what does it do. No. Ah.
Yes, kids, it won't fit. Okay, what if we do this?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. That's dope. Alright. So, weights between shape, 2D shapes, yeah. Let's create like one triangle for now.
Okay.
Yeah. And then let's have a small rectangle inside.
It's more than thing.
So you can at least, yeah, inside. No. Ah, too big. Like a small. Like, like.
Okay, what are you trying to do? Exactly.
So, yeah, there. So inside there, we can write, this is for the user. This whole box is for the user. We're writing the components for that specific user interface. So for the
Oh,
user, you need to have a login or a login. So you can even write this thing user on top of the thing. You don't have to write it inside or any. It depends on preference.
okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter as long as we know that this is the user.
User. The login, right? Pages or login, yes, login.
Yeah, so the login will be inside. We just want to put all the components inside those boxes. Then, or name me. Should I do it? Should I do it?
I'm not really sure exactly what I'm trying to do.
Okay, let me share my screen and do
Okay.
it. Yeah. 3D paint. Then let's create a new one. Project. Share my screen. And can you see my screen?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, so when I have this. And let's not tick. Privately, just for fun.
What do you think now?
Everything keeps on hitting me.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to shoot.
I'm trying to select the text.
Yeah, it keeps on taking me to the side. This thing. What happened to my text? Oh, okay. No, man. So I can't even select my text anymore. Yeah. Do you know? Using. I didn't know using 3D. Sure. Anyways. Why does it keep on doing that?
You want text? Yeah.
Yeah,
Text.
I put.
This side there on the right.
So when I do this, I have to type something inside, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm trying to, it does this. Okay, let's do this. Oh my days. Mm. Why doesn't it want me to write? That's what I'm fighting.
Okay. Wait. Are you sure there's nothing on your laptop which is
There's nothing, literally.
not on your laptop on your keyboard?
I need a new laptop. Mm. No, it's track.
No, they can resize it.
Oh, alright, I can just do this. Oh, so once you press this, you can't do anything to it again. Are you serious? Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to control, set, control, uncontrol.
Sure, that's bad. It's bad, most. So you have to be like very careful. And if I want to move it, okay, much better. Yeah, I was.
It took like a
And
couple
look, I
of.
can't even do anything again. Like once you do it, there's nothing you can do. This is bad. I'm gonna stress ourselves if we use this thing.
Okay, that's the login.
So use paint. Sorry, because I know that I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes and they're gonna keep on going
Throw into the OG, the original.
back. Okay. And then we have say alright. So with the login we have the registration. Okay. What other features do the user have? They can add assets, right? Right? Or am I the only one?
Okay, wait, just hold on. I just want to look at, at the notes that we have here. Okay, which user now?
The user, any user, not the admin, like a normal proper user, someone who wants to check the assets, or let me say the employees.
Mm,
Because if we're okay, if we're saying okay, if we're saying that yeah, so if we're saying that the admin is going to be the one responsible for adding employees and giving them roles in the company, so we don't need this registration.
yes.
We don't need the register. We just need the login. So the first thing a user will see is a login. They have to go to the admin, right?
Unless, okay, let's just stick with that plan. Yeah, let's just stick with that plan.
Okay. And then when the person logs in, we should have
Uh, I think it should have
what components.
um, and because I never thought of the user. I'm trying to think like right now exactly
Okay,
what's
because I know we
required.
have all these ideas, but then we are not really visualizing it. So I just want to create like a small, so that when you're let's say developing, we know what we're doing.
Mm, I think either it will show the assets they've borrowed, but then I'm trying to not the assets that they borrowed, the assets that they have of the company. But then I'm trying to think, will they assign that, okay, who will assign that asset to the employee? For example, if you borrowed a laptop, is the admin the one who will, or the manager, whoever, okay, who's the one who's going to say, okay, this person has the asset such as a laptop or a car?
So there are two ways I'm thinking you can do this. One, both of them, the employees can take responsibility to say, oh, I borrowed this asset to so employee, right? Or they can go to the manager and say, look, this person wants to borrow my asset. Can you have it on record?
Remember, this is the company assets that try to
Yeah.
check
So
assets.
yeah, so they can go to the campus manager to say, oh, I want to borrow this asset, and then the campus manager would want to put it. I don't know.
Mm,
No, the campus manager should do it because remember, he's also going to keep track of the duration. He's going to keep track of the duration.
the duration will be also on the employee side.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
So that one will be for the campus manager. But for a normal user, what? Okay. Uh, we can we can we can say. Uh, right. Current assets, and then now when they're adding assets, I
yes,
wonder why you keep select. Why is all this thing so hard? Jeez.
if you're using a trackpad, yeah, to be difficult.
I'm trying to select like individually, but hey, is it because I don't use the see? I don't use it myself. Because I'm trying to select. Let me do this. Do I have to do this? Oh, okay, okay. Well, it's like it also takes the white space.
You can just
Wow.
increase the shape.
I can't. That's what I'm trying to say.
How was
I
it possible? It doesn't
can't
seem to allow you to do that.
can't increase.
Nah, there's something wrong.
That's what I've been trying to do. I've been looking for like ways, these things. I
No.
this so these are the features, right? It will show their current assets. Maybe if they have a laptop that they have, it will just show, or if they have a all these assets they have, they can just show. That's the first thing that pops up in their screen. Or
So, okay,
what
yeah,
do you think?
they do have the facility to aid assets, right?
Pardon? I didn't hear you.
I'm saying, so they do have the facility to aid assets.
Yes.
Okay,
So
I
assuming, so this one is assuming they're not new to the company, right? It will then show their assets. But if they are new to the company, there's a feature to add assets.
Okay. Yes.
So when they log in, let's say they log out and they log in, the new assets they added on that day will be the first thing. It will become their current asset, the first thing that will show in their
Okay.
in
On the
their on their system. You get it?
yes.
Now, what other features besides adding do users also have the ability to delete their assets?
Okay, there should be notifications.
There should be notifications.
Yeah, isn't okay. Their maintenance isn't it? Okay. These are notifications from the admin or from the manager to say,
No, I'm saying this is for the user. Admin and manager is not involved here now.
okay, no, I'm saying that like on their page, there should be somewhere
Yeah.
with the okay, maybe to report.
Hey, why is it only increasing on one side? It's increasing on all sides.
It's
Okay.
increasing the way you want it to increase.
No, I'm trying to increase it on only one side, but then. Huh?
I think
Huh?
that's a different. You need a different shape if you want it to increase the one side. You want to make it. You want to make it a rectangle because this one's square.
No, it's okay. I'm just shocked. So if I want to decrease it down, it decreases everything. Do you see?
Yes. Yeah. Hence I said
It's
this
the
is a
shape.
square. Yeah, the shape.
Oh, okay. So what I use here?
If you want a rectangle, there is the first
Okay.
shape.
How do I push it down?
To push what down?
No, so I have to delete this one. Oh no.
Can't you just paste it inside?
Let me see. Alright. Was the allow text?
Yeah, it should allow text. Because we used to type inside the. There's the pen
Oh,
button. There, the sketch pad where you were. Okay, text it.
alright. So we have login. And then we have add assets. So I was asking, will users also be able to will also have the power to delete assets, or to be left to the manager? They have to go to the manager to delete the assets.
No, it shouldn't be that way. What? Okay. First of all, why would they be deleting assets? Don't save it yet. Because if you save it to
So you're saying?
I was saying, like, why would it? Because if they delete, right, it should indicate to the admin.
It should give a notification to the admin.
Yeah.
To the admin or the manager.
I'm trying to imagine how exactly it is supposed to work. Because if you have an asset, you have an asset now. As an employee, you are using it. Why would you delete the asset? You are no longer using it.
So I don't think we should give them that right.
Yeah.
Okay. What other features? This was the one I was talking about. In fact, let's go here. Yeah, this was the one I was talking about. So why is the user who's determining the depreciation rate? Sure.
The depreciation rate it's determined when you add the details of the asset. Yo, this thing's not into so far. So who captures the asset now? Because the user cannot specify the price of that laptop. The value the company is the one who bought the asset.
So what's the user? So what's the user's role? So what I'm seeing right here is like it says.
And so I'm thinking right now because you put the idea of the user. On my side, I never had the user. I'm trying to think like why.
Oh, you never had the user. So what was your side? What were you thinking?
On my side, right, I only had. I was thinking of the admin.
Okay.
I thought of the admin. The manager. Yeah, I think we need
So
to
you only
like
thought of
some way.
the admin and manager.
Yeah, it looks like so. I didn't think it through. I didn't think it through.
Okay, so we can actually, because I'm also thinking of it now. Let the What if there are no users, right? Because I don't see. What if all employees would everything would just be run by the manager? Manager adds assets, manager deletes, manager tracks, manager does everything. There is no user, no nothing. It's only manager and admin.
Yeah.
Do you
I
get?
think
If
yeah,
you're
I get.
borrowing something, if you're borrowing something, manager. If something spoils, you go to the manager. So everything's been run by the manager.
Yeah. Wow. Well, it changes everything that we're discussing. Was here in the user requirements document, right? They said the asset register, the asset register system. Okay, register system, asset register system. You are registering an asset onto the system.
Yes. Not, but remember this is also inside the blockchain.
No, no, no. Okay, don't think of blockchain right now. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm thinking about. And trying to register this. It did explain to us this thing, right? Okay, the asset will
I
be.
think you see, this is the reason why I wanted to do a diagram, so we can get better clarification.
Okay, go back to your painting. When you are telling us this, when you are telling us this, um, you know what? I think we're on the right track, bro.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, we are. The login
It's a,
was what you was telling us, but at the time when I asked him exactly what this system is about, he said, okay, the client wants to track their assets, exactly like who borrowed what, who has the laptop, who has the car, who has. You should check the
exactly. Yeah,
return,
exactly.
the
Who borrows the
history.
car more often? Who all these things. So my suggestion is, do the users need really to be inside the system?
Yeah, they need to be because they'll need to report.
They
Like,
can
if
report to the manager.
okay, how do you check? Because you need to um report that maybe the laptop screen is broken.
You can go to the manager and say, brother, look, my laptop is not working.
Uh,
No.
okay, okay. Because this is a register system,
Mm.
just like in high
Okay.
school when there was a register system.
Mm.
It tracks who is absent, who's not.
Yeah.
Who has been
But
there
then
for the week.
the students don't go to the teacher and say, okay, but the teacher goes to the or goes to the person who handles the system and says, look, there's the registration for today. Type it in, and then he keeps track of the thing. the student does not report to the teacher to say, look, I'm going to be absent today, or he reports to the person handling the data to say, look, I'm absent today.
Was one of the features okay? Yeah, and you just saying that one of the features that Mr. Spanda gave us was the misuse. How can you report the misuse of an asset?
Hmm.
Generic alerts for management when misuse is reported, or that or it shall allow users to log incidents of asset misuse.
Yeah. So if you're talking about misuse, right? Do you think let's put this in a scenario, assuming I'm misusing or let's say I'm overusing a certain asset, do you and I know that I'm doing it, do you think I will go and report myself?
Mm,
Like, do you think I'll write the data? Um, I write the
I,
data on the computer to say, oh, I've used this today, or I write and say I've used it today again. I'll obviously skip some days so that I can tell. I'll obviously lie about it. But if everything is being run to the manager, like if you wanna use a car, you have to go to the manager. Hey, I need to use the car, and then the manager now types to say, oh, he's using the car or using this asset, and then he's recording to say, oh, this guy has used this asset for five times this month. He didn't use it 30 times this month. The whole month he used the car or the asset.
or yes, borrowed it for this amount of days.
Yeah, exactly. So you are going to the manager. The manager is the one who's just handling the data. So you, as the employee, you can't do anything without going through the manager. But if I don't go to the manager, I can literally just go take the car and go to Cape Town for some few days and come back. And I say, no, I just went for a work thing. A work, a work thing.
Mm. Yeah, true.
So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Is there really a need for a user? I don't know. Unless we can discuss it with Mr. Subanda, and then we see what he thinks. If he says there is, and then yeah, we'll do it. But if he says there isn't,
Is it available?
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know. Oh, is Xavier still here? Or is not?
Is it morning or afternoon? It's afternoon.
Yeah, it's afternoon. It's like 12:30 now. Yeah. This my money doesn't wanna go up. Doesn't wanna go up. Doesn't wanna go up. What's Ada's rate today? I don't even know.
Hey,
I've not checked for a very long time. Yeah. Yo, it went down significantly. When did it go down? Sure, it even went to 13. Oh my, when was this? 1 month ago. That was like last month. Yes,
literally
sis.
a month ago. Literally a month ago.
I didn't even,
So
like, I've not checked it for some time now, and it went down significantly. Wow. Is he, yeah?
hmm?
Oh, it's Vivo. I was asking if he's here. Because I'm just thinking about it. Because remember, we also want it to be very secure. And we know that employees can be also dishonest. Not all, but most or few of them can be dishonest. So when they are using assets or misusing assets, they can actually lie about it. Even if they're adding, let's say they're adding the price to the thing, they can actually make it into a small value and all those things. Do you understand? And it can cause a lot of errors. So I don't know if we need a page for user. I think it's only gonna be for the manager and admin. Admin will be the one responsible for just adding users and also giving roles out to the users. No, admin will just be the one responsible for adding users like the campus like managers. And then you can just give adding users and then changing the roles to either admin or manager, but not to a normal regular because we're not gonna do it. So if they are managers, meaning that they have like access to, to add all these assets. If they are not, they are admin. If they are not admin or manager, they are nothing. They're just employees. They don't have any access to the system.
Okay, yeah.
It's coming in.
Just like the overall functionality of the asset manager system, asset register system. I'm trying to register, you're trying to track your assets in a company.
So who's tracking the asset? Is it the employee or the owner of the owner of the business? Or let me just say the manager. Let me say manager. Is it the employees that are tracking their own assets or the company? Yeah, so if the company is the one checking the assets, users, get out.
Well, seems like
Because if you're saying they're checking their assets, meaning it's not the user's assets. It's not like normal employees' assets. It's not their assets, it's the company's assets. So the company has to track it themselves, not users, not normal employees. The company has to track it, not because it's their assets. They have to take care of their assets. It's their responsibility. It's not the responsibility of an employee.
Okay.
You get it? If I own a business and I put someone in charge, yes, the person will be taking care of it, but I also have to check and say, hey, Charlie, is this person stealing from me or not? It's my responsibility to check that this thing is being done right. The person is actually doing his job right.
So, okay. Now, with the employee, will they have a list of the assets that they borrowed? Because obviously, you would know the assets that they have. Or that
No, don't have a list. What they can do is request from the campus manager to say, look, I just need to know the list of assets I have borrowed or that I have. Then you can do like a log. Remember we're dealing with logs, a log. You can print out a log and then you can send it to their email as the campus manager. You can send that log file to their email. It should be clean. It shouldn't be dirty. Like a nice clean log to say on this also date you borrowed this, and the due date is in this, or the depreciation is also this, or the amount is also this, and then you just send that log file It can be a PDF, it can be a Word document, it can be a TXT. Any you send it, the campus manager will then get the email of the employee and then send it to them.
Okay. So I'm trying to bridge the notification to say your time. Okay.
Yeah, so the notification will still happen, right? But it will only notify the manager to say, hey, this person borrowed. It'll be like, let's say, there'll be like a notification to say ID. Let's say you're dealing with ID 101 or 105. It will be yeah, ID 105. Due date is tomorrow, for example, and and this is the asset that was borrowed. Then you as a campus manager, your responsibility is to send an email to the user to say, hey, I just got a notification on the system that it's telling me that you borrowed certain assets and you have not returned it back.
So that whole thing can be done on the app to notify the person that. Okay, for example, right? I take a laptop and then I have to borrow it for a month. And then the due date is now approaching.
Yes.
Can you notify the employee that,
So
okay, or maybe send an email to the employee
one of
that
the thing is
on the asset.
employee. So when you're borrowing the asset,
Wait, do you understand what I meant?
so you wanted to alert both the campus manager and the employee.
Yeah, because think about it, I mean, we're all humans, right? I can forget that, oh, I need to report back on the
Yeah,
asset,
I
right?
know. I know.
Well,
So can you go through the scenario? If I wanted to borrow, am I going to go to the system and say I borrowed this or what?
yes, it will say, okay, it will say, okay, first, right? Let's say the company bought 10 laptops,
Okay.
keyboards, mouse,
Okay. Okay.
phone, right?
Okay.
And then they've captured the information for each phone, and each phone has an ID, specifications, isn't it? And maybe software also. And software, maybe like Microsoft Office, is installed within those laptops, and it is a subscription of like a annual yearly subscription, right? And then we give example Israel a laptop, right?
Mhm.
Israel has the laptop, isn't it? Now, let me just ask you a question, like who's going to record that Israel has borrowed the laptop?
Okay. So like you said, we are all human, right? We can forget. So what if I was the one who I was to report that I borrowed the laptop and I forgot to report? Or I report after 5 days that I've borrowed it. While if you go to the manager immediately and ask for the laptop, the manager will first type in the data in his computer to say this person has not stolen, is borrowing this laptop 134, whatever it's called, and he's borrowing it for the duration of 30 days. Then I give it to you, and I've already done the data, and then you leave the office. That's sorted. But what we can do is, if you want to give notification to the user, what we can do is create a user, right, page for the employee. You can create an employee page, but the employee page will only have their assets that they have. Nothing else. And also, I just thought of it now. It should also have messaging. You can message different employees in that you can just you can message different employees in the system. So let's say I have a friend next to me and I want to talk to him, I can actually message him.
Okay. No. You want it to be like a communication type of application.
No, not like that. But I mean, for okay, not message. Okay, I don't know. What if the campus manager wants to get through to the person or something? You can actually just send a message to say, hey, so and so. I said, I don't know. Instead of email, there can actually be a messaging box,
No.
but it's only specific to the company. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know.
That can be sent as an email.
Oh yeah, you can do it with the email. It's up to you. Oh, okay, we can just stick to email. It's okay.
To push an email like okay. Okay, me I was worried about me I was talking about the reminder.
Yeah, the reminder we can do that. So we can just create a user interface for the employee, and it will only show their current assets, and then we can just and a notification bell or something, and then it will just give them a notification.
All right. I hope we're not overthinking. We're not confusing ourselves.
Yeah. So.
Because the people,
So
the main
here.
system was to register assets. And okay, to register assets, to track. The checking part is the part which we are having difficulties on.
Registering assets is up to I'm sure it's up to the manager, or am I wrong?
Yeah, that we figured it out.
Okay. And then now checking assets. I feel, uh, I feel the manager should track the assets. But if you're talking about notification, we can also have here. We can have a instead of saying as adding asset, let's say notification bell, right? Uh, and whenever a due date is coming, it will just pop up to say A, or it will be a message there to say A, this so and so asset you borrowed, due date is close.
Mm.
Do you
They will tell
understand?
you is this, or it has been overdue. You need to report back.
Yeah,
Different
yeah.
message.
If you want to extend, you can go and extend. You have to go to the manager to go and extend, or something like that.
Okay.
Right. And then for let's say they want to get like their log, do you think we should also edit to say they can print out their own log file? There should be another feature for them to print out like their log file. I don't know.
Or what's the
Or they
log
have
file?
just logs. Just logs are like it could be you could put anything in logs. You could put information. You can even put like errors. You can put data. It's just like a way of tracking your data. Let me see if there's a.
No, employees shouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, what? I don't know how to explain, but I have an idea. Yeah, you see, it just records information about events, action, processes that occur in the software, like errors, warnings, user interactions. So you can literally, there can be a log for errors, there can be a log for like the assets that they have taken, or I don't know, you know, and all those things. But since we said that there's going to be a notification bell and it will show their current assets, I
Or
think,
the employees should have access to certain sensitive information. I think that no.
They shouldn't have access to sensitive. Yeah, they shouldn't. They shouldn't. They shouldn't.
Yeah.
So we have the login, we have the current asset, we have the notification bell. This is for the employees. Oh, Xavier, you're back.
Sorry. Yes, I'm back. I think I can see your screen now. Uh, I don't know how it's working, but I can see. I think it's Israel's screen.
Yeah, it's my screen.
Okay. Sorry, and now I want to ask. So what we
Okay.
are doing now is just create the is it the wireframes, right? The
Not
uh
necessarily. Not necessarily a wireframe. It's just
Mhm.
like so we can get an idea of what like each interface or each roles. Like we have the employee, we have the admin, and we have the asset manager. We just want to know what features will take place in their UI.
okay, there you are. Okay.
Yeah, so we can
So
get a
that
better.
you say what?
I'm saying so we can get a better picture of what we are doing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, and also I want to ask that
Okay.
so like do we now since we are working on design now, do we need to create like the user flow and sitemaps, like so that from there we can now know how to design. Like I can see login current asset. That means we are going to have like a login page. I don't know if this is the right
Yeah.
a login page and okay.
Yeah, I
So
get you. For right now, no, not not yet. I think after we do this, we'll go there. We'll go into it. But right now, like we don't even know how the system is going to look. Like right now, we're like contemplating between if there should really be an employee inside the whole system, or it should just be a asset manager and an admin. You see,
okay.
so we don't have a picture in our mind to see how is the system.
Okay.
So when we do
So
this,
that means that
we cannot create a flow chart to say, oh, the first thing that the user is gonna see is a login. Do you understand?
okay.
Then we'll create a
Yes,
flow chart.
yes.
But right now, let's at least get a better picture of how the system will run. So now we have the employee. We're saying that the employee uh, should have a login. All of them will have a login, but when the employee logs in, it will show their current assets, the assets they have borrowed, or the assets they have, and only
Yes.
notification bells to just show them. Let's say their due date is coming, for example, of the asset they've borrowed. It will just give them a notification of 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 the assets give them a notification to indicate that hey, this asset you have borrowed, um, it's almost time.
Okay.
Yes. So I don't know if there's
Okay.
anything you wanna add inside the employees. You can also you are free to you know voice out your ideas.
Okay. I want to ask, that means the employees in this case are the like the users, like we created the user requirement text. So does it mean this what whoever it is that wants to use the app, this they're going to first of all have a login, then they'll check, they'll see the asset, and then they'll have notification. I don't know,
Yes.
like what you mean by employees? Are they the users?
Yeah, the employees are because we're doing this. I was just told now that we're doing this for a company. So in a company we have employees, right? In fact, everyone is an employee except for maybe say let's say the CEO, depending, right? But now these
Okay, that
employees,
means
yeah, these
okay,
employees also have roles. Some employees will just be an employee, right? And
yeah.
some other employees will be a asset manager, which keeps track of assets,
Okay. So that
right?
means
And
the website is just for the employees, not really for their clients, their customers. It's just within
Yeah.
the organization.
That's the idea I'm also getting. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So now we have the employees. The next thing we're gonna do is the asset manager. What roles does what features will he have inside the um inside the UI or inside the page? But then I'm
Okay.
saying if you have any like oh, I took the wrong one again. If you have any ideas you would like to add inside the employees, please feel free to also voice out. So because I can see it's a little, but it's a little bit secure. For right now, it's secure.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll then do a research on this as well too.
Yeah. Let me just V and is it duplicate?
Asset manager.
Yeah. So the asset manager will obviously have a login, but
Yes.
it won't be the same. I forgot. Yo. Should we start with admin because the asset manager it's like it's going to be a lot of features. Just
With the admins usually have like access rights of everything.
yeah, let's do admin because I know asset manager.
You could have just changed that one to asset management to admin.
Like to stress myself.
Yeah.
I think the admin self should be the CEO should have his own separate dashboard that the employee or the asset manager cannot access, that only the owner of the company can access his own separate dashboard, like
Mm-hmm.
what you're doing.
The CEO. Yo, that one.
Like the admin.
Uh,
Is that not what you mean by the admin?
no, the admin
The admin has full access rights to everything.
to everything.
Okay. Okay.
That's the administrator, right? I mean,
Yeah, the
every company
administrator.
has admin and they have like access rights to like the financial reports, to managers' accounts, roles, permissions. Actually, the permission, I think the admin has the permission to say, okay, the manager can now access. Because remember, for example, for a manager to have a role, they need to go to the admin.
That's what I'm saying. So the admin is the one who's
Yeah.
gonna choose the for the employees.
Yes. Because the
Yeah,
manager,
so you can just be a manager. You have to
yeah,
go to the admin.
Yeah.
Like as a assuming I'm in a company and I've been working for many years, but I'm just an employee, right? Then I get promoted to be a manager. I have to go to the admin to say, look, I am now a manager, right? Please change my role from being a normal employee to being a manager, so I can have access to these things.
yes, yes, yes.
Do you see? So the admin is the
Yeah.
one that gives the different roles to different people, and is also the one that registers people into the company. You see, we don't have a registration here. You see,
Okay.
only have login. So every employee, whether you have to first go to the admin to say, look, I need to register. I just recently joined the company or something, and then the admin will ask you for your name, email address, whatever password you want, or we just give. I don't know if we give them a temporary password, or they will be the one to set their own password for themselves. We'll decide as time goes on.
Or or maybe the admin will have a dashboard that gives him access to every employee that registers. Not every employee may need to go to the admin to indicate that they've registered. maybe the admin should be able to directly access, like, I think the overall database of where all that has registered is, I mean, where all the employees that have been registered are recorded or something. How about that too?
So we come again. I didn't get that. So you want the employee or the to have a
Yes,
dashboard
I said
of
the
every.
admin, you understand?
Okay,
Yes, of
okay.
every employee that has registered,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
direct
yeah, yeah.
access.
It
No,
will
not
be there.
really.
Yeah, it will be there
Yes,
because also the admin also will have power to delete or to remove employees.
yes, yes. In case if they get stuck or something, just remove their stuff from the database.
Yeah, he can literally just he has the power to remove and add.
Or you just write the data, yeah, the database.
Oh my god.
Uh,
And and remove employees. So these are the features, right? Oh lord. Uh, okay.
or write something like the database.
Okay, we can just do
Yeah.
this. Okay. And he is also able to sorry.
Okay, yes, yes. Employee roles.
Um Dylan, anything else? Or do you have any other thing? So you can add employee and remove from the database, and you can also add roles to each employee. What else? Is Dylan here? Or he's gone?
Oh, sorry, no. I
Yeah.
was muted. Yes, I was saying settings, in terms of settings.
Okay, settings.
Yeah. What if you forget your password? They can be able to reset, right?
Yeah, that's a good that's a very good one.
They even have like access towards like your the company's financial.
Okay.
Or the state, should I say the financial status?
Ma. Okay, I'm coming. He's calling me now. Hey guys, I have to take this call. I'm coming.
One. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. Okay. So they can reset forgotten. Hey, my English.
What else?
Forgotten passwords. Uh, you're also talking about financial. I didn't get you there.
But can we also add this reset password to that of the employees, like in case if any of them forgot their password, they
Yeah,
should
it's for the
still be able to
employees.
access. Okay, but we just added it in the admin dashboard. I mean, adding it also to the employee dashboard too.
Oh, you want us to add it to the employee dashboard? Mm, The thing, we're trying to make it more centralized. Okay. Mm.
In terms of logs, I think they also have the right to that. They should have a dashboard also.
A dashboard.
Yeah, for them to be for what though?
A dashboard for what? I keep on forgetting. You're saying a dashboard for?
Let me try to think.
Mm-hmm.
To say maybe okay, which assets have been borrowed, the history, the depreciation.
So dashboard, uh, for what? History. Oh,
Because obviously there'll be costs, right? The admin usually is the cost, like okay, these laptops cost this much, the maintenance that has happened throughout the month.
hmm.
Because everything always leads to the admin.
Is this?
Are you sharing your screen?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I stopped sharing. What happened?
I don't know, it's acting weird today.
Can you see my screen now?
Not yet. Yeah, now we can.
Okay. Xavier, do you have any ideas? Any more ideas? Because I think employee, we have. Admin, I don't know if we can add anything else to admin.
They also need, wait, okay. I think the admin also needs the dashboard
Okay.
to check each user to see, okay, you did borrow this on this date.
I keep on forgetting.
And also have some features of the manager.
Yeah, the manager, we have not even put anything yet. So whatever we put, maybe we will not add. I wanted to deal with this one because, yeah, this one might be easy. But the manager, I think we're going to have a lot. And I mean a lot.
We did specify that they are the ones who register users.
What,
And
the manager?
no, the admin.
Yeah, the admin, yeah. Alright. So for the asset manager. What do we do?
Uh, asset manager can add assets, add, remove, no, update.
Yeah, the crude. What does the R stand for again?
Read.
Oh, read, yes. I forgot. Okay, asset manager adds, creates, reads, updates, and deletes assets. Okay. Okay. We also need a notification here. All right. All right.
A manager.
The dashboard also, but the dashboard is also showing. What does the dashboard show?
Like a dashboard of it showing trends, maybe high maintenance cost, how many assets have been borrowed, who has borrowed the assets.
And I also think the number of assets that the company has.
Yes. But then there are certain things that managers don't have access to. But then in this case, we're assuming that the manager is also also responsible for the financial.
Yeah. I'm just going to do this and cut. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna come here also. Hey, what happened to the? Yeah. What else? But the manager does not really have the financial. He only has the financial information of the assets, but not of the company.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
understand? Because he's the asset manager. He only has the financial information of the asset, not company.
Okay, yeah. True.
So it's not as if he has all. The guy
Yeah.
who stole the money.
That would be crazy, though.
Yeah. So we have a dashboard for trends, even for like depreciation. Ah, now the depreciation is the one. I don't know how we're going to do this one. What's the first thing that's going to pop up out of the manager's screen?
Mm,
Oh, it's called depreciation. Jesus.
depreciation.
The spelling. It's not a E here.
No, there's no S there.
There's an S. Oh,
No S.
didn't even see. Okay.
Depreciation.
What is the first thing? Is it also going to show assets or names? Or I don't know. What's the first thing will come up or pop up?
Mm,
We didn't even think of that.
yeah, true.
What's the first thing that will pop up? Xavier, do you have any ideas? Is he here? He's gone. What's the first thing? Because we know for uh, employee, it's going to be the current assets. And then for admin, obviously, most likely to be like the adding or removing of employee or an adding employee roles. I don't know, we'll decide. Registering, let's say registering or something. I have an idea for this one. I'll show you. I don't
What
know
to
when.
capture?
Huh?
You mean to capture assets?
No,
You're
not to
saying
capture asset. Like how the admin will look. I already have an idea of how the admin look. I have a what do you call it? A mini project that I was working on. I'll show you. But for this one, I don't know how this will look. How would we manage assets? What's the first thing that will pop up? Will it be the dashboard of trends? Or will it be...
it should be.
Hmm?
But is it one who's responsible to capture the assets?
Who? I didn't get you.
I'm saying is the one who's responsible to capture the assets, right? Asset
Yeah.
data.
Yes.
Okay, and the documents.
Yes.
So yeah. All right. Um, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think that capturing parts would be the first thing, or maybe there'll be like different options. Capture, filter, but then usually. Uh, um, assets of. What does the dashboard say? No, number of assets. Okay.
Maybe this like number of assets would be maybe on the bottom right, just like a mini. We'll see.
Right. What else?
Or we can we can actually show this thing, but in like in cards.
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just show like this dashboard, more like in cards, like to say trends. Has a number. Maybe let's say it has a number of maintenance, or cost in the card, or assets, or something. I don't know, but it should be like in cards, cue cards, or something like that inside. I don't know. Then if the person clicks trend, maybe it should do something, or maintenance, maybe it should do something, or cost. I don't know. And then these assets, right? Hmm. Okay, I think we'll go deep into this one. These assets, there are different types of assets. Asset can be a car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Asset,
We'll be able. Yeah. Yes, sir.
yeah, asset can be a car. Asset can be a laptop. Asset, so they will have to be adding. The reason I'm saying that, so that when we're checking the number of assets, we are not checking. We are going to check it by category.
By category. Oh yes. 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 Definitely.
There'll be one by category, and there will be total. There'll be total assets, and there will be assets, number of assets.
Definitely. That will be there. Like asset type, the prices, range of value, the most expensive one. Just like how the filtering is in online shopping.
Yeah. All right. I think. Yeah.
And I'm trying to think what else is needed. As I'm looking at the ideas that the ChatGPT gave me, so I'm trying to filter out what we don't. If it's
Yeah.
needed.
These
How
two.
about the history? Usage history of like each employee. Like okay, this person like they have access to it. They should have access to
Huh? Sure.
it. Like history of
Oh, you want this one to also have the history.
yeah, it should. I mean like yeah, it's a manager like to see
History
okay
of
this
what?
person
History of both.
or asset status if it's borrowed.
Okay. I'll
That's all
write
the
it down.
that will be on the dashboard also.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to link this. So these two will literally coexist together. This one and this guy. They'll work together. Right. And admin will work in adding these guys. And others. Maybe. And obviously this one, and, Alright. I
Mhm.
don't know how we'll do it. But let me save this for now.
Yeah. You can save it as an IO also so that we can edit it later
Okay.
in case it can. And also as a picture. Just save it as a picture in our folders.
Alright, so pick a folder. Authorize. Ah. Yeah. I need to go now.
Yeah, where are you going?
Uh, I'm preparing to go out later. But now I need to go bath, and then I also have to do a poster. My pastor is asking me to do it now. So
Yeah, you wanted to show me an app or something that you're working on.
yeah, no, it was not. I was not working on it. I'll show you. No, I don't want here, man. I want it to be inside. I want it to be inside my. Oh, okay. So that's how it works. And then save it as a. And then if I open it, okay, I should send it to you.
Just send it to the group.
Okay. Where's the group? Where's our group?
Just search
Okay.
asset.
Yes. I'm just gonna paste this so that in case if I lose it, you know to get it.
And also the one, the IO one. Oh, you do. Okay. Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let me just work on this thing. So you asked me since what? Let me do it quickly. All right.
Okay, I will continue.
Take care, man.
Sure.
Yeah.